doing James Morrison, James Says Recycling. And as you can see properly, we have the Trek ALR 5. So this is a 58. So it's a H2 frame. It's the Trek Emonda. It is an aluminium frame, but as you can see, look at that. Look at that colour. And look at the welding. You can see the welding there, but you could, from a distance, look, so you've got the purple and then the blue, depending on what light you've got it in. As I said, 300 alpha aluminium, so it's all internal cabling, except for when you come out the back. It looks a bit blue and it looks a bit purple, but it is the purple. It is the purple flip. And obviously I have and that, people, is the reason I have this bad boy from Hambini for this frame. Put that back in the box. Does look lovely. Look at that. Got a nice, lovely colouring. Beautiful. The carbon fork as well. Again, direct mount on the brakes. It's going to look awesome. It will look awesome. And obviously all the other bits. Not 100% on this just yet, but it just has a little bit of a flip itself when you look at it. So it kind of goes into, it's more blue with a flip of purple, where this is sort of a purple flip of blue. I might keep it, I might keep it. Gold chain, I'm not going to do it again. 2 direct mounts. You do bits of weighing. So the fork, and if you can see that, the fork is 386, 387. And the frame $12.62. So that's $16.49. $16.49, you know, 60. 1,649 grams for the frame. Yeah, so I've got some, as I said to you, I'm going to strip down Ruby. I'm going to utilise the wheels that I've already got, whether I try and buy something else on that. I'm obviously going to utilise the group set, obviously not the the R7000, not the calipers, but gears and everything. I'll take all that off of Ruby and utilise that on here. I was thinking of going Di2, but to be fair, an upgrade on its own is about 800-900 quid, so I want to have a bike that I can ride for the summer. It's not going to be too expensive, but hopefully it'll be quite responsive and quite quick. Yeah, so well, I'll bring you along on this. Tomorrow I've got maintenance course, so I'm going to take the frame and I'm going to take the bottom bracket, and hopefully I can bring that to you while we're down there. Do a bit of filming in there, so that'd be good. Use the attire, so excellent stuff. So exciting times. So theoretically I'm looking at hopefully having this ready for when the weather gets better, so springtime, so I can utilise this over the summer period. Alright, I'll catch up with you when we're fitting the bottom bracket tomorrow. Hi guys and girls. Morning Neil.
Good morning.
Just a bit of a follow on from my frame. I'm not feeling very well today, but this man needed someone to ride with. Car back. This man needed somebody to ride with. There's that, and the motion that I can be ill in work's time is probably the main thing. Anyway, so up in Berkshire this morning, looking at a 36, but that depends if I'm still pedalling at 15 to 20. So we'll see on that. We'll see on that. Neil keeps out shaming me with wearing the James Social Cycling top.
The warmest winter top I've got.
That's because of the hugs and the love, that is. So anyway, so just coming up, turning right, and coming up about 6 miles, so I will stop it. I'm glad some of you like the new frame. I've had a little bit of a problem when it's come to the Hambini bottom bracket, which I'm gutted about. I'll stick in a couple of photos now, and then I'll have a chat to you in a bit. Hi guys and girls, as you could see, there's a little bit of noggin in the frame that is going to hinder, hold on, indicate, but the wrong way. There's a bit of a noggin in the frame down at the BB, which is for the cable guide, so I'm not going to be able to use Hambini's bottom bracket. Anyway, not the end of the world. I'll send it back, get me money back, but still a bit gutted. Is what it is. So we've done 26.5 miles. The wind's getting up a bit, isn't it, mate? We're going to put a bit more effort in. I've got a wiggly back wheel. So
I'm just wiggly.
he's just wiggly, and I've got a wiggly back wheel. Looks like I'm shaking my ass down the road. A wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. He's not looking. So yeah, I think it's a loose free hub. Obviously pedal on. I've only just put that on, so I'll get that checked out. Hopefully you can hear me and see how difficult riding in the wind is. There you go. That's how difficult it is. Guys and girls, that's going to be the end. I might add on, another package came yesterday, so I might add on just a little bit of a quick unboxing to the end of the vid, just so you can see what I got. So I'll catch up with you when I'm home later. Hopefully going to be doing 30, but due to the wiggly back wheel, we're 36 miles, it's going to be 30, and as you can probably notice, I can, even by riding this pace, the wheels wiggly, so best get back. But we stopped at Ferny Grove, had a nice big latte and a nice big sausage roll, compliments of Neil, so Neil at Cycling Labs. So there you go, turning left here. Alright guys and girls, I'll catch up with you when I'm back home. Take care. Lovely people, I'm back home. Back home after 31 miles on the bike. As I said to you, I think it's the free hub that's worked its way loose. So I noticed there was a bit of a noise coming from somewhere. You know what I'm like with noise. Let me take these off. You know what I'm like with noise. So there was a bit of noise coming about 16 miles in, and it disappeared, and then probably not long after that I realised that I was sort of, the back end was doing the old wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I think it's about 17 miles in we pulled over, and there was a bit of play in the back wheel, so seems to be the story of my life, doesn't it? Fucking noise issues. So I'll have a look. I can might be able to do it myself, just literally take it off and re-put it back on, but again, I've done 65 miles on it since that wheel's been rebuilt, and they put pedal on, put a new rear free hub on it, so a little bit annoyed because it completely, supposed to be doing 36 miles and then we ended up doing 31, but the last half of that ride, since I knew there was something wrong, I didn't really enjoy it because I was a little bit worried. At the cafe I nearly took the wheel off, but I thought, to be fair, I tested that was where I tested the gears and realised that it wasn't going all the way through the gearing, so I decided that the free hub must have moved. So I thought, I'm not taking anything just in case it all falls apart. And the fact is that I was riding in Berkshire, so the Jeep was outside Neil's, so I wasn't sort of close to home in the sense of being able to ring Anne or for her to come and pick me up, because I had the Jeep up in Berkshire. But anyway, always happens, annoyingly, it always happens. So I've got another box, obviously with this bike build coming up. I ended up making sure that I got a few bits that I was going to need. So I ordered this from, I think it was, I've done a bit, yeah, cyclestore.co.uk. I've done a bit of online shopping because usually I'm happy to deal with the LBS, but sometimes I need to make a bit of saving, and here's the saving. So I've got myself a set of, you can see that, so it's a giant Contact SL defuse handlebar. So as you can see, there's a tiny bit of aero nothing too much, but the main reason for buying these is because if you know the technology in the D-fuse on their saddle posts, there's obviously supposed to be a little bit of movement. And one of the things I was worried about the front end on the Trek Emonda was being a little bit harsh. So I've kind of gone for something that should give me a little bit of give. So yeah, so there's a little bit of give there. So these are the bars that I've decided to go for. And what are they? So I think they're the 440s, which are the same width as my, yeah, they're the 440s. So they are the same width as my on the Ruby, on Ruby. So I didn't want to go for anything slimmer. I was quite happy with that. So these are the bars. These are the bars. I'm going to use the stem. The issue with the Trek, as I said, I can't fit the bottom bracket from Hambini, which is a bit disappointing. But there's a couple of other options instead of going for a plastic press fit. So we'll go down that route, and fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So a little bit of a funny day today, but I enjoyed the ride as much as I could do. The second half, first half was brilliant. I was loving it. I'm not very well, so I've got a bit of sore throat. Body was aching yesterday. Didn't feel very well. So Friday night, and I thought this morning, do you know what? If I'm going to be ill, I'm going to be on work's time, not my time. So there you go. There you go. So excellent, guys. Thanks for everything. Appreciated. Hello to all my new subscribers. Hello to all my regulars. Much appreciated. Yeah. Hopefully, come spring, summer, when the weather's good, I'll have a nice, sparkly, shiny bike to ride. So, which I'm really looking forward to, and hopefully I'll be a little bit smaller. So, cafe stop today was good. No cake, so that was really good. But yeah. So anyway, guys and girls, thank you very much. Lots of love. I'll see you on the road.